Today I'm going to show you guys how to make this pumpkin cinnamon bun with a maple cream cheese frosting on top. Starting with 1 cup of milk. We want our milk about 110 degrees. We'll put it in the microwave for like 30 seconds. Milk goes into our mixing bowl. 2 1/4 teaspoons of yeast. 1/3 cup of sugar. 1 egg. 1 egg yolk. 2 teaspoons of pumpkin spice. 1/3 cup of melted butter. Teaspoon of yeast, or salt, not yeast. All right, now you're gonna mix this. I don't know why I'm like hand mixing it. I'm gonna literally have this. Next is 4 cups of bread flour. You can use all-purpose flour, but bread flour has more protein in it and it just like helps the process, if that makes sense. So we'll put this on low. 2. Make sure we're scraping the sides in between like dumping the flour. 3 and 4. So we're gonna mix this on low till it's all incorporated. So once all the flour's in here, we're gonna put it on medium. We're gonna let it mix for about 5 minutes. Okay, so the dough's done. This is what she looks like. I have a butter bowl instead of an oil bowl because I just ran out of oil. I'm gonna put this in here, smear it all around, and then flip it. Cover it to 1 hour to 2 hours when it doubled in size. Now that the dough's resting, we're gonna make the butter that goes like underneath the buns, like a sticky bun type thing. I'm gonna add about a stick of butter for like the underneath part. 1/4 cup of brown sugar. We'll sprinkle with cinnamon and some vanilla. Okay, butter's all done, just put it in here. Butter for the bottom goes off to the side. Now for the pumpkin filling, the main part of it. 1/3 cup of butter. Yes, there's a lot of butter in this recipe. 1/2 cup of brown sugar, 1/2 can of pumpkin puree or 1 cup. Adding about like 2 teaspoons of vanilla to that, a teaspoon of cinnamon, and a teaspoon of pumpkin spice. Yes, that's a teaspoon. Mix. I'm gonna put this in the fridge for about 30 minutes just to make it easier on us so it'll be easier for us to spread. We still have a little bit more time for the dough to rise, so we're gonna make the maple cream cheese icing. 8 ounces of softened cream cheese, a teaspoon of vanilla, 1/4 cup of maple syrup, 1 1/2 cups of sifted powdered sugar, 1 1/2 teaspoons of pumpkin spice. Give it a mix. Maple cream cheese icing. Double in size. Sprinkle some flour, dough. We want to roll it out 10 by 14 inches. And try to keep it a rectangle. I'm not the best at that. And we want it like a 1/4 inch thick. Take a pastry brush or something to brush off all this flour because we don't want this flour in our filling. Spoon it on and just smother it everywhere. Then you're going to take like a handful of brown sugar and just sprinkle it on top. And I'm gonna carefully roll it. As you roll it up, brush it off. Then 1 1/2 inches thick of dough. Now take a pan, parchment paper, take that butter that we made, smear it all at the bottom. We're gonna take our cinnamon buns and we're gonna put them in the pan close together. I'm only gonna do 4. I know we're not gonna eat a whole batch. Cover these one more time for 30 minutes. With the extra ones, I'm gonna wrap them up and freeze them. When you're ready to bake them, you just take them out the freezer, usually the night before, let it sit out and then just put it in the oven. Okay, after 30 minutes, we're gonna pour a little bit of heavy cream on the bottom, like no more than 2 tablespoons. And just like suck in the moisture. In the oven at 375 for about 20 to 25 minutes. When they're done, we're gonna cut the heat and then let them cool in the oven for about 10 minutes. Y'all, look at this. They're beautiful. Gonna cover them with some frosting. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Can it be more perfect? No. She's beautiful. I can't get over her. Look at it.
That looks perfect.
It does.
It's like a big old honey bun. This is my favorite thing yet. This is my favorite fall. It's gonna be hard to top this.
He's dancing. Go Antoine. Go Antoine. Go Antoine. Go, go, go Antoine.
100 out of 10. I love this.
We still have a little bit more time for the dough to rise, so we're gonna make the maple cream cheese icing. 8 ounces of softened cream cheese, a teaspoon of vanilla, 1/4 cup of maple syrup, 1 1/2 cups of sifted powdered sugar, 1 1/2 teaspoons of pumpkin spice. Give it a mix. Maple cream cheese icing.